Jim Carrey getting dumber and dumber? Well, the comedian's gone off the rails on the issue of guns in America, and this time Carrey's going after gun owners in a music parody called Cold Dead Hand that mocks them and late NRA President Charlton Heston. All right, well, Carrey also tweeted, "Cold Dead Hand is about you heartless mother," and then curse word, "unwilling to bend for the safety of our kids. Sorry if you're offended by the word safety." Greg, you're barely able to contain yourself.
He is probably the most pathetic tool on the face of the earth, and I hope his career is dead, and I hope he ends up sleeping in a car the way his life began. This video only made me want to go out and buy a gun. He thinks this is biting satire, going after rural America and a dead man. Let's talk about Charlton Heston. Charlton Heston was one of the first actors to be behind the civil rights movement in March. What did this jackass Jim Carrey do? He was behind the anti-vaccine panic. There's 60,000 people that died from measles last year, according to the World Health Organization. Jim Carrey has killed more people than all the rifles combined. He's a dirty, stinking coward. He's a moral coward. He did a video attacking rural America. He wouldn't do a video about gangs, which kills way more people with handguns. He wouldn't do that because he's too worried about his career. He's such a pathetic, sad little freak. He's a gibbering mess. He's a modern bigot. He's a modern bigot.
Can you tell us how you really feel about him?
He's a bottomless pit of insecurity, and the desire for acceptance is why he's doing this, because he knows in his heart that he's a fraud.
And not nice to talk about Charlton Heston.
The Charlton Heston thing is the thing. Here was a great man who is dead and cannot defend himself, and this little dirtbag, this little nobody.
It's also what he said about Charlton Heston.
Yes.
Okay? I know we probably can't say it, but basically he's questioning the size of his manhood.
Yeah.
That's basically what it was.
Yeah.
That is like the cheapest of all jokes. And I love your point that he wouldn't have made a video about gang violence in Chicago.
Hell no.
Where's that parody?
Yeah.
And you're not going to see Clint Eastwood come out and do that parody because he's got class, dignity, and grace.
You know that he has a gated community and a fence that rivals any troubled embassy in a country. You can't get into his place. I've tried. You know, I approached him on Twitter because the reason why I approached him on Twitter was because he dropped this video on Twitter. He was looking for a response, and so I would engage him. But he ran away. He insulted a bunch of people, and then he ran like a little baby. He's such a little sad freak.